It's already started. Look, we start.
What?
We start.
Hurry up.
At the end of the music.
Waiting on you. Hurry up.
Hang on. We start at the end of the music.
Hurry up.
There we go. That's a little better.
Waiting on you. Hurry up.
We're up. We're up. It's done.
That's like singing that song.
Well, it's consider it sung. Live on time and point can be free of charge for Worldwide Anywhere. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 88th live edition.
88. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
We're still doing this.
The way that you do it is you do one.
You do it,
and then you do the next one.
You do the next one,
and then you keep doing it. Until
okay.
Until you don't.
Until you die.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that's how you do it, right?
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
You just string one together, and you try and string another one together, and then you do it. So, yeah, high anticipated, never duplicate, obfuscated, unappreciated enough about you program. And the program is featured Nicholstown talents Blake Edwards, Villain Bishop, Staple Media, Moderator, Third Round Director.
Do you ever get this right?
Kurt,
ever.
Max,
80,
Grief,
88
Pancake,
attempts.
Kira, the bot.
The bot is here.
Yep.
Man, is it just me, or is dark mode darker now?
Yes, it is. Yes,
it is darker now. Like it was gray mode before. Now it's dark.
Yes,
mode.
it was dark gray. Now it's in the black.
It's black mode now. Yeah, it's like a little bit too dark.
Shady. Third round dash pick name me 3 people, 2 attempts, 1 dream. Broadcast is fans, train magnet, but use a Corridon media presentation for social with YouTube, iTunes, all the other tunes available from every coast. And now here he is. He can't seem to put another Moonlord record up on the board. So he gives up
I can't.
And plays Dead by Daylight.
I ran all the way. I did 4 hours of speed running yesterday. Okay,
I know.
We did okay.
You gave it the old college try, Mr. William Bishop. There you go.
I gave it the old 4 hours. How's it going, everybody? It's good to see you. Everybody who's here, thank you very much for being here. You're awesome. I'm doing okay. I got a new box of Bean Boozled in today.
That is a death of you. I tell you what. I wanted to ask you something. Will you make?
Yeah?
Speaking of your show shtick, you got hats.
Which one? Okay.
You got hats. You got Bean Boozled.
Yeah.
Your star dance is kind of gone because you can't star dance.
We have some SFX that we do. Yeah. So we have that.
Can you star dance in Dead by Daylight?
Don't think you can. No.
See.
But I mean, that's the star dance thing. It's like interaction with bot commands is like the thing.
Ding,
just
ding,
do the
ding,
nod dance.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
Yeah. And you have.
Everyone's not here. Screw you. Yeah, Kurt.
You have hats.
You did that one already.
And you used to have push-ups. Okay.
I used to have push-ups. Fuck push-ups. All right. Too much work.
No. Okay. Here's I have another. I have another reason for you to have a second camera.
A second camera. Okay.
Right.
I bought a second camera. It didn't work, so I gave up on that idea.
Wait.
It came broken.
You bought a second camera.
I got a cheap second camera. It's right here, actually.
Okay.
And it literally just did not function.
What was that?
Right
Say
here,
that brand. Name it.
Ausdom. AUSDOM.
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
If
arrived broken.
If it doesn't start with an M and end with Microsoft, then probably you're going to have a bad time.
I have the eye tracker camera. That's true.
Right. So here's what I want. Here's what I want to do. So one, I think we should bring back push-ups. I'm okay if you want to dodge that. It is a lot of work.
You haven't been doing push-ups either?
I have.
Okay.
I have. We
right.
Ash and I have. We have been hitting our push-ups.
You said we, as in. Okay. I don't want to bring back push-ups.
Okay, I know you don't want to because
it's too.
It is a commitment.
My arms are just dead, man.
Yes.
It's great for making money. I tell you what, it
yes.
really is.
Yes.
But the physical repercussions, it's like
Hey.
It's like, okay. I don't want to stream today. I don't want to have to do push-ups.
I will tell you, at one time, you were essentially a professional push-upper.
Yeah, that's what I was doing in stream. It was just, okay, push-up time.
No.
Let's do push-ups now.
For 6 years.
1,000.
No, for 6 years, you were in camo, and you were essentially a professional push-upper.
At threat of death, okay?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Okay. This one is at threat of money. Okay?
See, money is less important than living.
It's carrot and stick, but I think and you were threatened with the stick before, and you were pretty much a pro push-upper.
Pro push-pop. Like that.
And then now it's the carrot saying, hey, you can do push-ups for this bonus. It's not for death avoidance. It's for bonus, right?
Which one is more important, Clowntown? Look, I have Bean Boozled, all right? Like, I really wish, maybe I need to obviously need to implement more things because this isn't enough. Like, you want to, it's about attributing pain to me, right?
Yes.
That's what people really want to do. They want to do a stick.
Yes.
I think this is a pretty good stick. It doesn't hurt me. It's a temporary kind of thing. I don't have to walk away from the stream and be hurting afterwards. If there's more things like this, I'll bring them in.
Yes.
I don't want to do physical activity on stream anymore.
The other thing that I have for us to do with a two-camera setup is a lot like this, where we each have a private feed going to each other, so either of us can put each other's face on either our stream.
I like that idea.
That's for a second. That's a reason for a second camera.
I like that idea.
What
camera would you suggest to me for buying?
Because you have Windows 10 and Windows 10 is run by Microsoft, go get the $30 Microsoft camera. Yes, that one.
Looking at this one? Right here?
Yes. Yeah.
You don't know? You just didn't look. Did you look at it?
No, I see the description in the URL, and I'm
okay. Microsoft plus webcam.
Microsoft plus webcam. Yeah, that's a good one. Or go down. They'll scroll down and say customers who bought this also browsed, and there is probably my camera is in there too, whichever one I'm looking at.
My fear with a lot of these cameras is they'll say 1080p, but they mean 1080p for pictures, and not for video.
I will tell you, it doesn't matter. You can stream at 1080p and put your face at 720p. I will tell you, no one will notice.
Maybe
you know why? Because you are 16th of the size.
That's not what that's not my issue though. It's for green screen stuff. Like if I'm doing okay, I'm gonna make a thumbnail real fast. Let me take the biggest, highest quality picture I possibly can, and also have an easiest possible time messing with the green screen. Because the higher quality the picture is, or the video is, or whatever is, then that's what I want.
Yeah. So maybe I want
a high quality camera.
Yeah. So maybe grab one high quality and one potato. Right.
Potato.
So here's what I want to do is I was kind of looking at Yogg's cast and some of that stuff. And I think on one of them, it might have been Yogg's cast, but it was Sips, I think.
Yep, Sips is my favorite Yogg's cast member.
Okay. They were able to have all three of them on the screen at the same time, like we do now.
Okay, if you're looking for high quality and the innovative YouTube guys, Hat Films are the dudes for those guys. Hat Films is the people that do that.
Right, okay.
Because everything that Yogscast is doing right now is straight up literally stealing directly from their kind of affiliate friends, Hat Films. Hat Films does a thing where they'll stream, they'll have all 3 points of view at the hands of Trot. He'll hit a button, it'll go to that guy's point of view. It'll have his face cam. They'll do the YouTube videos, they'll have multiple face cams on, and they'll take them away. When they're talking, they're doing something interesting, they'll bring them back up. They have all kinds of overlays and different cameras. Right. They have a setup where they can see all 3 of each other, be on 3 different computers, have 3 different cameras on them, and then they see their feeds of each other's gameplay on a monitor in front of them.
Right, and then they can just go, I want to see that one, that one, that one. Do they have a producer that does it? Or is one of the dudes?
One of their members is the producer, I suppose, really.
Right.
It's Trotty Too Hottie is the producer. Shout out to
pros. So we're not on that level, but we can. I bet you for limited effort we can get way better than we are now. So I think that's a step in the other direction, is to try some of that stuff.
We're specifically talking about duo streaming stuff to improve. Okay,
duo streaming, and I think if you can get over that mental hump of I don't want to stream because they're going to make me do push-ups.
I'm not doing push-ups.
You can get some.
I'm not doing push-ups.
You can get some good cash. I'm just saying.
I'm not doing it.
I'm just saying.
I'm not doing it. Look, I make okay money right now. I became a Twitch partner. My income increased significantly. We're doing okay, right?
You're doing great.
We're doing all right.
You're doing all right.
I ain't dying.
You ain't dying.
My bank account is only going up. I have very low expenses.
Right.
I'm not going to murder myself. I would rather stream for an extra 2 hours every day than have push-ups on my channel. How about that?
Okay. But here's the thing. You and I have been working together for now almost we're going on 2 years, right?
Yeah.
88 is almost to 2 years. We're probably working a little bit before that, right?
Jupin, never buy a Logitech camera in your life.
Yeah, not anymore. I'll come back to Logitech, Jupin. Hang on. But I've never been about you doing okay.
Me doing... fair enough.
I've always been about you.
I'm not about me doing okay either. I just wanted to put that out. Okay, I see.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always about you stretching and what.
Me doing okay was a bad defense. Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? I've always been about okay. What you need? What's going to be?
Let's kill it.
Stay motivated. Stay awesome.
Contown. I'm gonna tell you right now. I ordered a new camera. It's on its way. All right.
Stay motivated. Stay on. Yeah.
It's en route this second. Okay.
Yeah.
I also ordered some more Zumba because I ate all of it. You guys got me addicted. I blame that on you, by the way.
Lucas?
It's Lucas. I guess I start calling it Zumba now. I'm not starving now. What about next week? Well, I have savings, guys. Remember,
he's getting there. He's building.
When I went to Partner and I told you that I had 2 years worth of all the costs that I had. I have way more than that.
Good.
I have not lost money.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would. I pay every month for everything. I could survive.
You could do it.
8 years without making a single dime now.
The only thing is right. The only thing is
it's not retirement money, but
right. It's not retirement money, but it's good. But we're about taking the next step here, right? So we need to reach a little bit.
We're making $1 million.
And here's
you know what you are doing freaking amazing, by the way. You are doing so well.
Who, me?
On Twitch recently. Yes. You are. I don't know if you have noticed, but you have networked with everyone in the Factorio community. You have stuck your little hand in there, and you've gotten there. You haven't. I twinged you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I do have something awesome to show you on that regard. But here's the thing. Let me wrap that one topic up about your camera. Is saying, hey, look, I'm all about you reaching your full potential, right? Because you say, I mean, even off air. Okay, everybody right now in chat, type in Badgers sign off right now. Type in Badgers. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Type it in right now.
Everybody knows. So I dare you. Type in my sign off.
Type in your sign off. What does he say?
That is probably every time. And hats are the thing that I have had since I started.
Since you started.
100%.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Yeah, right. Man, I wonder if I have a piece of paper where I wrote that down for my brainstorming for. Well, I'll wait.
Yeah.
The people in chat know what my.
Everybody type it in right now.
Type it in. Do you know what it is?
Every time he says bye to somebody, he doesn't just say, all right, see ya. You know, he says bye on his stream. So
I bet you I have this somewhere.
There it is. I should jump and you fail.
Stay awesome because you know you are. Oh, yeah. Shading the whole thing.
Stay hydrated, be cool.
Stay hydrated, be cool.
Right.
That's a good one.
Stay hydrated, be cool.
Who says that one? Doesn't Silent Scale say that? Stay hydrated, be cool?
Stay hydrated, stay cool.
I like that. I like that one, all right?
Yep. Stay motivated, stay awesome. All right?
Stay motivated.
Stay motivated, stay awesome.
Stay motivated. You can do anything that you want to.
Can you do anything?
You know you are.
You know you are.
I'll see you next time.
Right? So that's what I'm about. Is I'm about pushing you to be awesome. That's what we're about.
I'm already awesome. That's the thing. That's how it goes.
More awesome.
Badger screams at me. Juke and I love screaming at you. You're my favorite to scream at.
Yeah. Got him. Speaking of got him, I want to show you this.
Got him.
While I pull this up, I'm gonna grab a screenshot of this. I started uploading my speed runs to.
Oh, weren't you like super close to beating a record?
Yes, we were. To get in third place, we were 9 minutes off, which is really good.
Fighting for third place over here.
Fighting for well.
I have world records I could submit right now, Clowntown. I'm like, no, they're not good enough.
I know.
That's my Ferrari speedrun life. If someone were to come out and like, yeah, I did this speedrun on speedrun.com, you're like, no. Bad. Naughty other speedrunner.
Right.
I have like so many VODs of me doing runs at this point.
I'll show you. This is the one, and
Kira, you called it. Oh, you got a voicemail from Kira.
I did. Yep. I also here's one where Badger has invaded my life.
Me?
Yes.
Uh-oh. That's not gonna be good.
No, it's hilarious. And let me pull this picture up here. That is that guy. Okay. There you go. All right, picture. All right. Oh, this is so great. Here we go. All right, here's my. I had to zoom in. And it's a little dicey on the for display, but
for display?
There it is. So I uploaded a speed run, and it was the one where we were closest. It was 4 hours 41 minutes. The record that we're going for is 4:32:58. So I was about It was about 9 minutes off. And the guy, this one comment on here 2 days ago, and he says, cutting belts, leaving stuff not running for ages, painful to watch.
Hard to watch.
Yep, and I said, and you know what I said?
What?
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Still watched.
Still watched. Still watched. Yep, got him.
This guy probably shows up to your stream now, by the way.
Yeah, got him.
He watched your video. He watched your video. He enjoyed it enough to comment on it.
Yep. Or he hated it enough. You know what? Got him.
I mean, hate, love, good press. All press is good press.
Got him.
That's what we say.
Yep. Yep. Oh, my mic is maxing out, I think. Hang on, let me. I was on a conference call today using the same mic. Like
Kurt's talking shit about you.
Let me pump it down 5% and I'm yelling.
Pump it down.
So there you go. So there you go. And yeah, my response was, got him. Hey, thank you.
Logitech cameras for me, Jupit, have just not worked historically. This camera, every time I turn my PC off, I have to unplug it and replug it back in.
Yep, same.
Every time I go to OBS, I have to reset every single setting on it.
Yep.
Every single time. I used to have two cameras, two Logitechs, and if I plugged one in, if I plugged them in the wrong sequence in, when I had to do the unplug plug back thing in, they just wouldn't work. Neither of them would work. One would work sometimes. They just, I think the drivers are literally from 2014 that are running off these cameras, and there's I don't know if Windows 10 was out in 2014. So I think there's a bit of a problem with that. Okay.
Yes.
So I am never gonna I'm never gonna buy any Logitech anything ever. I would say I've had such a bad experience with these cameras.
Yep, I would agree. All of those issues that he had, I've had as well. And my rationale for getting rid of that was Windows 10 and Logitech cameras are not jiving. So what I did was I went to Microsoft, and Microsoft makes a camera that Microsoft Windows 10 can talk to. And so I said, I'm trusting that both sides of the house is talking.
We'll see. Yeah, hopefully. I mean,
Knock on wood.
Microsoft isn't that huge of a company, so I would hope that stuff would
maybe. But I am looking into two Microsoft cameras, and they are both working. And since
at the same time,
with OBS,
you have to unplug them and replug them every day.
No, I don't. The one on the floor is the push-up cam. So I have 3 cameras total. The one on the floor is push-up cam. It is also working. When I go to it, it's there. Functional. Done. Done. Got him. Got him.
Got him. Easy. It actually works.
Solved. And all 3 of them.
Seems simple.
All 3 of them. I'm looking at Microsoft logos on all 3 of them. So there you go. I don't know.
That's the route I'm taking as well.
All right. I don't know. Just get it.
That's how it
done.
is. Buy a Microsoft camera for your Microsoft computer. It probably has the same specs. It's probably the exact same lens, honestly, made in China.
Right. Okay. Oh. This is great. Steam sale is over.
No, it's not. It's you know, it's the eye of the storm right now.
Yes.
We're in the middle of it now, and here in a second, as soon as it takes over to December,
right?
Yep. Steam sale.
It'll ramp back up again. The winter sale will come back. But I did see something that was very funny. Let me find it. I think I put it on my wish list.
Oh, God. You always find the weirdest games for your wish list.
Dude. I saw this, and I was looking through all the stuff that was on sale, and I think it came up during one of my... Yes, it is. Okay, let me grab a picture of this, because this is great. I saw this during one of my streams. It came up. Let me grab a quick screenshot, and I will bring you guys into this hilarity.
Yeah. This game. I mean, it can't be any better than the game where you can just buy the game and it's fairly cheap, and it's $80 for the lingerie pack.
It's in the ballpark. We're in the ballpark.
Okay. I feel like that's the kicker right there.
Right. That's a really good one.
If someone's like, I want to make a game, will you finance it for me? You gonna make a porn game? No? Okay, I'm not financing it.
Right. I mean...
All right. Oh, you know what? Is Astroneer going to be on sale? I was thinking about picking up Astroneer. It's still not done, huh? You guys had that problem with the security issue with it.
Yeah. It's still not done. They made a bunch of stuff on it. They actually have a menu to let you let you invite the people that you want. Actually make it a private game. So I think they've addressed a lot of that. That was an issue. So... All right, what I want to link for you in chat right now is that Deep Space Waifu. The game I mistakenly bought was a deal.
You just love this game. What the fuck? You got DLC?
Yes. And the reason is because I got a note that said, "Hey, one of your games that you have, its DLC is on sale. Hey, wouldn't you like to have it?" So
wow, this art is pretty explicit here.
Now, yes,
be careful clicking on this link.
It is DSW Academy, and if you scroll down for the features, let me put this up for you. Here it is, right there on Front Street. It is one hand mode is the primary feature. That's feature number 1.
Holy crap! No way!
Isn't that great?
Features one hand mode.
One hand mode.
You are not kidding.
Ta-da! 30 pieces of clothing to destroy, 20 milestones, 8 sports girls with a unique personality. They're not even trying anymore, right? 7 stages.
Man, this has 132 reviews. Very positive.
Yeah. Of course. It is 99 cents for one hand mode. Look at that.
It is only 99 cents too. This is how you do guys. This is how you do DLC right here. This guy's review of this game is 4 paragraphs.
Yeah.
For the DLC. Man, that is. I'm actually very impressed with the publisher and developer. They know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Developer at Nico Climax Studios. Only made Deep Space Waifu. Man, I don't. I can't
throw 99 cents. Throw them a buck. Let them know.
I can't even shake my fist at these guys. Like, oh, they're exploiting people. I mean, you're getting what you pay for here. This is like
got him.
Got him.
Got him.
I ain't mad. Keep doing it, guys. I want to buy some stock in this freaking studio right here.
I mean,
man.
Yeah.
I thought Honey Pop was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is ridiculous, yes. But at the same time, they're not messing around. This is good marketing. This is good implementation here.
So
a 99 cents DLC $2 game. Like, they have 2.5 thousand overall reviews on their main game.
Yep.
People make like really good games and they don't get this.
Yes.
Okay,
100%.
I don't know if this is a good game. It looks like a pretty basic game. They probably spent very little time innovating on their design.
It's bullet hell, right?
Yeah, it's a bullet hell. But the fact that they have 2.5 thousand reviews in this extraordinarily competitive market.
Right.
That's impressive, man.
I have...
Like, the publisher has to be extremely happy about... I mean, he probably paid for this. All right? Like, the people who published this, they paid, like, absolutely $0.
Right,
basically.
right.
As far as game development is concerned, they spent very little time. It's like, this is... I mean, I don't know how much art is actually in this game, but this payout has to be huge.
Yeah. The return...
These guys aren't rolling in the but they can finance.
The return on investment,
amazing. Amazing, huge.
It's
right?
Blair Witch Project type of thing, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, the Blair Witch Project was a movie.
Filmed on a camcorder, legitimately, actually.
Yeah, it was filmed on a camcorder. It was the Blair Witch Project was in 1999. It was filmed on camcorders for about $80,000 total. The net,
oh my god, $80,000. That is like literally no money.
That is literally no money for a movie.
As far as making, and it's one of the most popular movies ever made, right?
Okay, look here. Yeah. Budget was $60,000 estimated. Gross was $140 million USA. Look, there's your gross right there. 60 grand.
140 million.
140 million with a B. Like, it's...
Someone's got that notch money, baby.
Yeah.
Rolling in that dough.
There you go.
80,000. God almighty. Now, you know what?
Yeah,
Let's be frustrating.
60,000.
Being an actor in the movie, getting paid, a paltry sum, because it's like a super B movie. You knew
maybe.
It was this...
On these types of projects... you get paid in points. Like, if it goes crazy, you get paid.
Really? Oh, interesting.
Yes. So it's like you might get 1% of gross or whatever that is. So when actors do these little bitty movies, they usually will say, "Look, I'll take a low amount, but I want a piece of the movie if it goes."
If it does well.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So the camera crew guy who got paid minimum camera crew money, who wasn't an actor.
So it is
it is.
I
worked on the Blair Witch Project.
Right. It is very possible that these writers, directors, producers, and all this, they got paid after this, and they went, you know what? I'm good.
See ya.
Hollywood is. I'm done with Hollywood. There you go.
Yeah, we're done here. That was easy.
But so, DSW, this game, Deep Space, probably that's what we're guessing is probably the same thing. This game looks very, I don't know, very elementary, very basic. Has very
elementary, great. I think it's meant to be, right? It didn't try to like change the game. It's not Dead by Daylight, right? Where it's like this totally insane new concept that you're throwing out there.
Right.
It is bullet hell and then some prawn.
Yep.
And there you go. We got it. Nailed it.
We nailed it.
Yep. Man, how did this game do so well? It must have just a great marketing team, maybe.
I guess.
How did you find about this game? It was a joke sent to you, huh?
Yeah, I heard about it. I think I heard about it either I saw it on Twitter or I think maybe Zenigami was talking about it one day or
Zenigami, such a weeb,
right? Yeah, it came to me through the ether, and I thought, oh yeah, and so I think I put it on my wish list just as a goof because I heard about. I think it was at the same time that Enter the Gungeon was that I heard about that, and that Isaac and those types of bullet hell types of game. And here's another one, and I just clicked it, put it on my wish list, and then sure enough, here comes the Steam summer sale this time in July or whenever it was. Right, I got the note, and it went down to like a 98 cents or something, and I went, oh, okay, oh yeah, here we go, got it. And then I played you know what my playtime is? Ask me my playtime.
0.
7 minutes.
Oh, you played it, okay.
and it took me until about the 6th minute to see the prawn in the background.
Okay, wow, that's good payoff. Sometimes porn takes longer than that, to be honest, right? You have your intro screen, who made it, come visit us at, and then, I don't know, useless talking, and then you're 6 minutes in, right?
Yeah.
You're clicking the little button on the bottom.
But I was involved in 6 minutes worth of bullet hell until I figured out, oh, wait, there's a girl in the background. Oh, this is that kind of girl. Yeah, right. So, okay.
Well, that's nice that the bullet hell entertained you for that long.
Yeah.
Like I said, they probably didn't, like, take any risk.
Yeah.
It's a bullet hell game.
Right.
Simply put.
Right. Yeah, but then I went in there.
Do you get paid to advertise that game? I would take money to advertise this.
I would love to.
That's fine.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Look, be interesting. We'll talk about you. That's it.
That's it. I don't know. You don't need to pay.
We got topics, man. We got time.
Yeah.
We got 2 hours every Thursday to fill. Okay.
Yeah, baby, we got 2 hours to fill, man. What do you want to?
We would talk about anything.
Right? Mm-hmm. So then I went, oh look, it has. So I looked at the DLC because it went on sale again in the autumn sale, which it's a $3 game going down sale to $2, right? So I mean, we're not talking deep cuts, right? But it's on sale.
It's a percentage deep cut, right?
Right. But it's on sale to get it in your hands, right? And so then I looked around. I just looked at it, and it said, "Hey, here's the DLC on sale." So I put the DLC on, and I looked. I was saying, "What is the DLC?" Because it was more than just the soundtrack, right? Because that's what you think. That's most of DLC is like. We don't even have any other content, but here's the music for $1, or here's the music for $2 if you like it, right?
Yeah, lots of games do that. I know FTL did that because they have a pretty great soundtrack.
Yeah, Terraria, right?
Oh yeah, Terraria does that too. Yeah, well, lots of people do that. I don't know. I feel like those things a lot of the time are just like, hey, you want to support developers, buy this.
Yeah, right.
Because you could just listen to it on Spotify.
Right. Yeah. You pretty much can. But then
you have Spotify Premium.
But I started immediately found that gold when I saw one hand mode. I was yeah.
One hand mode. I mean, they're not lying. They're not messing around. They know what they're talking about. They know what the market is.
Right. I like this game, but I can't fap to it very well.
Yep. Yeah. Is that what it? Yeah. And they said, okay, well, here I have your answer. One hand mode. Here you go.
One hand. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, Spotify's great.
All right. Okay. Speaking of one hand mode, I have something else. Okay. So, all right, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this.
Oh yeah.
So we had our big discussion about those $150 keyboards that are just keyboards, right? I'm gonna hit a button and I can do a sound drop. I can hit a button. It's hotkeys. It's basically a second USB keyboard.
Sure.
So three episodes ago we had that. We had
our little discussion about this.
Find that link. Oh, the Stream Deck.
Right, that's what it's called.
Yeah, and Badger
taking my Stream Deck out.
Badger just poo-pooed that idea. And I was excited about it. Badger just deflated all my
excitement. I done a lot of consideration on it because I mean a lot of people have it, and I thought about getting it as well because I like the idea of it.
Yeah,
it's just too much. It's just too expensive.
It is. So enter in. I found another one.
Oh, yes. A competitor to the Elgato.
Yes.
See?
It is.
I knew someone was going to make this thing cheaper.
Yes. So it's the Logitech.
Oh, wah, wah, wah.
Logitech G13 programmable keyboard with LCD display. Let me get this thing.
So the Stream Deck.
Yep. But it is $57 instead of $150, right? Let me drop that.
This is an interesting thing.
Yeah. And if you zoom in on it, the keyboards are not just keys. It's like G1, G2 through G22, and there's some little dials up there, some settings. This is actually looks pretty good for hotkeying through scenes and stuff.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
So I've got...
It's just one of your XS keyboards.
Right. I got that on my wish list now. Yep. Yeah. I got just to watch it.
If it goes on sale, I mean, honestly, at 57, it's okay, I guess. It's just a weird kind of design, huh?
Right. And it would help me to be able to one-hit keys and scenes and all that instead of having to mouse over it, and I could hit sound drops on there and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, effectively, I can't use my numpad anymore because everything is bound on OBS there.
Right.
So, I mean, it wouldn't be unreasonable to start using one of these.
You're right.
It is $57. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be the most insane investment that you ever make.
There's another one that is this one right here. This is truly a one-handed keyboard. And it is a keyboard chopped in half at the Y, H, and N. And let me get you that link. It is called the Coolertron MX Black Programmable Gaming Pad something or other.
Interesting.
And it is just half a key. It is the left half of a keyboard.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, this is what effectively those things are when you really. It's $70 though.
Right. But I would rather have non-buttons, you know. And here's the other thing: it is one-handed mode. That's right. It is literally one-handed mode.
Keyboards are usually one-handed mode, guys.
Just saying. So I wrote I was actually at work and I was giggling to myself about this. And I think I'd seen this about a couple years ago with a similar thing. And so I wrote a review for you guys, but using the one-handed key, only the keys.
That's great.
This keyboard is great.
Keys with one hand and eat greasy French fries at the same time. Wow, that works. Well, fucking done. Wow, I'm impressed actually. Holy shit. That's good work right there. Did you use like a program for that?
No, I mean,
that's a lot of effort.
I put my hand over here on my chair arm, and then I just typed out a sentence with only this left hand, not leaving the home keys.
That's pretty impressive. Well done, sir.
This keyboard is great.
That's great. I can understand him. Respect my authority.
I can hit keys with one hand and eat greasy French
Oh my
fries.
God, Kurt. That is a way better idea. A Yamaha piano that has a USB plug-in to your computer. You have 61 keys, sucker.
Done. Yes.
Done. I mean, you could after your stream, you could unplug it and play the piano. Or you just, keep it plugged in and just play the piano, no problem.
That's German engineering right there, man.
Ingenuity.
Do it.
How much does a piano cost?
Now we're googling pianos here.
Now we're thinking about portals. $52. IKEA Professional 25-key ultra portable USB mini keyboard controller for laptops. $52. 25 keys. Mm-hmm. $74.
A MIDI controller, $25.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff on. You could get this is a way better deal.
This is a better deal. I do like
there's a keyboard here for $69.
I do like the Logitech one and the arrangement, and it looks like it's programmable and all that. That's a good one. MIDI keyboard for laptops.
And I think the biggest argument against the biggest thing that the Stream Deck has is the LCD changing icons.
Yes.
The stickers is where I'm at on the solution to that,
right.
Or just a marker, to be honest, a non-permanent marker.
Right, a label of some kind, right? So play virtual piano, make your own programmable keyboards, right? For sound effects and stuff.
You can pretty easily, with Sharp Keys, I think it's called, make your own programmable keyboard. Just a keyboard, plug it in, Sharp Keys it.
Right.
And you're pretty good.
And did South Park do that? I haven't watched South Park in a long time. Did Cartman do that with this keyboard is great one hand?
No.
No.
I just sounded like Cartman while I was saying.
Oh.
This keyboard is great.
Yeah. Cartman has a very specific sound.
I'm good here.
Yeah, there's Cartman. Respect my authority. This keyboard's great. I don't feel like that sounds like too much like Cartman.
That's a good idea, Kurt. All right, I'm gonna think about this.
All right. It is. If you just had one of those laying around and you bought a Stream Deck, I'd punch you. Like if you had a Yamaha keyboard laying around, it was USB.
Yeah, you should.
And you bought a Stream Deck.
All right, I found another thing that is in the same line. Look at here. Look at this mouse.
A mouse. Okay.
That mouse is the Bloody ML3. Let me go to that mouse. I'll link it for you. Bloody ML160. 17 button programmable mouse.
$160 million.
It's 40.
17 buttons.
45.
Woo!
Bloody
45,
ML160.
Wow. 17 button though. Actually, that's as much as a keyboard.
Look at that right mouse button.
What the hell is wrong with it? Does it even work as a mouse button anymore?
Yeah, there's a middle one. Okay, so I had to get this.
Oh my god!
This is the one mouse that I did actually have to get 2 screenshots of because I wanted to see the angle, and then the top-down view. It's a 1 through 9 on that right mouse.
It does look disgusting.
It looks god awful. Yes, but I'm down with. I'm almost always function over form. Like if it can get the job done, I will take hideous.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right?
I feel like it'd be uncomfortable as well.
Yes.
Maybe.
Like, I kind of need to put it in the palm and kind of move it around and see if it's any good. But look at that.
I need to touch it. I need to touch it, BB.
Look at that.
It does look bad, but it looks like it would work.
Even the mouse wheel. Look at the mouse. It's got a 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh no,
the roller.
Well, if that's below the mouse wheel, so that's the DPI settings. The 1, 2, the 1, 3, and 4 even. I don't think there is a 2. I think the little thing there is a 2.
Right.
There's a lot of buttons on this thing.
Any MMO mouse would get this. My buddy sent this link to me from my buddy at work sent this to me, and he goes, "Look at that right mouse button," and I went, "Oh."
Yeah, look at that right mouse button.
See,
unzips.
Yeah, pancakes. You're like, yes,
I mean, I feel like it would be interesting. I mean, I know people play Terraria where they have to hit the 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 keys to access those slots.
Right.
So if you're that kind of person, don't talk smack about this, all right? Because you're bad. You need one of these.
I would say that the 5 key is your standard right mouse button, and then you could go up to 1. Right. Okay, let me do the Razer Naga from chat.
I don't know. I feel like I could just use more side buttons. Like I have 2 side buttons. I use these things all the time.
Oh, yes. Oh, here
side buttons are powerful.
It's cheaper, too.
I also use my middle mouse click all the time, too. So if there was if you could push left for a button and push right for a button, that would be good. I've seen mice with that. So that's an interesting way of doing things.
All right, here, let's
I think buttons on the side will be better than what the hell is going on in this thing.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like... someone's like, let's make a lot of buttons on our mouse to get paid here because we want to be the most button-heavy mouse.
There you go. Razer Naga Chroma programmable adjustable mouse.
See, this is all about using the thumb.
Right. That's the side.
But it looks like it'd be impossible. They're so tight together.
I mean,
how would my thumb hit the middle ones and not the bottom one? Like I could hit the bottom ones, I can hit the top one individually, but I have to do like this to hit the middle ones. See, it's overkill. Put some more on the other side.
Maybe, yeah.
Is there more?
No, I don't think so. Razer Naga.
Yeah, there's only keys on one side. I mean, I have 2 fingers effectively on the side here doing nothing. Yeah, this is only 12 buttons too.
Yeah, hang on. All right, let me put the Razer Naga up. There we go.
You can scroll through rainbow LEDs. Nobody cares about LEDs.
There you go.
It basically maps the numpad to your thumb.
12. Yeah, 12
buttons on the side.
Thumb buttons.
That's a little overkill for my thumb.
Yeah.
I feel like they need more spacing on that.
If the 9 is an overkill for my middle right finger, 12 for my thumb is a little much. I don't know.
Like the thumb is not meant to like it's not as articulate as my pointer finger or my middle finger, right?
The other one was what was the other one? So this one is
fantastic. You're fantastic.
$60. The other one was $15 cheaper. The one with the square bloody.
Yes, this is not from Razer. I don't. Who knows who this is from? The bloody Light Strike Commander Laser MOBA.
Yeah.
MMO. They just like put all the stuff in there to sell this sucker here.
Yeah. Tags. You know.
Tags. MOBA, MMO, programmable, gaming, lightning, Light Strike Commander, all of them.
Yeah, that's crazy looking. This is the one. This is the one that I'm more interested in at the moment. Is this little programmable thing? I want to figure out how big that is.
I've played like 3,000 hours of MOBA games. There is no such thing. A MOBA mouse. I don't know what that means. There's not that many hotkeys, to be honest. I mean, there's more now than there used to be, but you have a keyboard. Like, you don't want to be hitting. You don't want to be messing with your mouse while aiming anyway. Right. So having MOBA, like all these buttons and a very precision kind of thing.
By the way, MOBA is like Dota or League of Legends.
Yes. MOBA it literally comes from Dota. Well, actually, Dota means Defense of the Ancients. MOBA is multiplayer online battle arena.
Battle arena, right? And, I just put the Wikipedia in there. So
Dota did MOBA first,
right?
So some people will say MOBA and mean Dota.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, Dota's a weird case.
G13, weird case. G13 is a giant keyboard or no?
The G13 is this is what I'm showing you right here.
Logitech Programmable Gameport. Okay, gamepad.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That G13, I think that is.
I feel like that's the most reasonable.
Right. Yeah, that's the one that's on my list.
Looked at. It's 1/3 the cost of the Elgato, and it has more buttons.
Yes. Yeah. And
I guess the biggest issue with it is that you do have to reach over to it. That's not too bad.
Well, if you're trying to be more like Warwitch, right?
Which we're always trying to be.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't, right?
Who isn't?
He's the coolest. That's the. I think this is going to get you there so you can scene and kind of organize your scenes a little bit better and your sounds and your scenes and all that sort of stuff, right?
Maybe so.
So I don't know. That's on my list because hitting those buttons and hitting the and the boom and transitioning and music and all that jazz. So
it has buttons arranged ergonomically specifically for MOBAs. You mean like a keyboard? Because when they designed the MOBA, they were thinking of designing the keys for a keyboard.
Right.
Don't let someone sell you something like that. Okay. Look, listen to me. Maybe for like WoW, where it has like 1 million buttons that you have to hit. When a game developer is making a game, they are making the game so it can be played with a mouse and a keyboard that a normal person would have. All right. So
wait, are you saying it has to be played with a 19-button mouse?
Right, exactly. Right. I don't think that when people make the MOBA games that are coming out, they're like, all right, everyone has a 19-button mouse, so let's design it around that.
Yeah,
they don't do that. That's just not a thing.
A 19-button mouse. That's insane.
When you see something being sold to you and it says MOBA designed for, or gaming, or MMO specific, they're trying to sell it to you.
Yeah,
they're trying to get you. All right. Don't let them get you.
A lot of times it's like putting the word sport on a car.
Right. Exactly.
Sport.
There's a lot of crap like that. Okay,
right.
What does that mean? Absolutely nothing, sir. It means nothing at all. Here are the actual specs of the car.
Right.
Give you some information about the vehicle.
I'm not going to play Rocket League with the Civic. Okay.
It's unaerodynamic. All right.
Yeah. It does not need to be a sport Civic. It's Hey, I don't know. I don't know of any other. I guess NASCAR.
The 1 second global cooldown on WoW makes it so you can click everything with the mouse. Oh, that's interesting.
1 second global cooldown. Oh.
I don't know anything about WoW. I hear from people that WoW requires more bouton, but I think like auto hotkey scripts would be better.
Yeah, I don't WoW anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't WoW anymore.
This car has esports mode.
Yeah, esports. All right. Anyway, that's on my wish list. You guys want to check that out?
It's interesting. I can't jump for that right now.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like my keyboard does a fine job. Okay.
Right. If I take a next step into doing that, which with
maybe
all my
when I come over to your studio and you have one and I get to play with it, maybe that'll sell me on it.
Yeah.
I think that's if I could have like a rental.
Yes, that's exactly mine. I need to see how big it is, if it fits on my desk. You know, like,
because I bought SoundPlant because I knew I would use it. Like I actively use it during its trial period because it's software, right? So I could trial it. So that's why I bought it. Now this thing, I could plug it in and it could just take up desk space. Like I would forget about it.
Yes, 100%. And my desk is used for many other things. In fact, it's due
many other things. Got to hold my coffee. Got to hold my phone. Got to hold all my other junk.
Got to hold my cowbell. Like it's got to hold
my cowbell. I have a cup of Keurig here for no reason, just to show off every once in a while.
Yep.
I have just stuff, junk. I have a stack of books here that holds my camera up.
I've got a spare mouse for no reason.
I mean, I got 18 cans of compressed air sitting around here.
Yep. Speaking of compressed air, I got an air horn.
Yeah, air horn. There's your compressed air for the day.
Yep. I got my shades, so I can be shady.
Shady.
I have my security systems. Right.
Thank you for confirming this, Shady.
My security systems, I could.
Being able to quickly switch to any bar in Terraria gives you the edge to win the game every time. What do you mean bar in Terraria? I mean like
bar
1 to 0. I could do that already with my keyboard. Just bound them to your keyboard, mate.
Yeah, I think I've got. Yeah, I think my mouse has 2 buttons, a wheel, and then some other 4th button on the middle that I've never used. I don't know. I'm just all keep.
Some other. I mean, the middle mouse button itself is a button. If you press it down.
No, there's one. Let's see if I can get it up here.
No. Yes. No. That wasn't speculation. I was telling you that.
No. There's the mouse wheel, and then here's a button below the mouse wheel. It's not going to focus.
I can't see them. Isn't it the DPI button?
Maybe. I don't know what that does.
You don't know. You're not sure.
I'm struggling. I'm struggling with the interface.
Okay. Yeah. God dang it. It's because you instantly get into a game, rebind every single key before you know what it does.
Yes. 100%. Pick it up. I can't pick it up.
I can't pick it up. Yes, you can. Oh, I got it. Oh my god. Whatever. The fact that you succeed in a task, you're like a rat. You're like you do something, you do something, you do something. I succeeded. Yay. You go to do the task again. I don't know what I did last time.
I forgot.
All right, let's just try again. Let's try again. I did it. Great. All right, come back. I forgot what I did.
Well, I switch over games too much. You're
doing the same session.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True. It's like, yeah, a rat. That's a good analogy. Yeah. Let me hit this fan. It's hot in here. And talking and yelling.
Yeah, I hear that from a lot of people, Kurt, and I feel like maybe I should do that, the ESDF transfer. Yeah. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. It brings you closer to the center of your keyboard.
Yes.
I think is the thing. So that gives you more leeway. I think that I would have a lot of trouble with my pinky at that point, though, because I'm so used to WASD.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine switching at this point.
The Quake and Counter-Strike pushed me over to the center because I need to be able to reach 5 and 6, weapon 5 and 6.
More boutons.
Yeah.
Easier. More boutons.
5, 6, and
shout out to every developer who makes their game with rebindable keys, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I remember having to use AutoHotkey script to achieve my goals for Terraria rebindable keys.
Right.
Back in the day.
To bump myself. Yeah.
For my tool-assisted speedruns.
Right. Tool-assisted.
My AutoHotkey script assisted speedruns.
Right. Speaking of the video game cheater.
The video game cheater. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. The video game duplicator.
If you guys have some interesting articles or interesting stuff to send me, go to the...
Kurt sent you something.
Yeah, Kurt sent me a bunch of stuff. So keep doing this. Go to the Discord channel and hit us up. Put some topics in there. Check this out. Right here. Fortnite is suing a 14-year-old's mom because the 14-year-old is cheating.
Nice.
Yes, it's a lawsuit, okay? Epic Games, the developer of the massively popular Fortnite survival shooter, now finds itself at the center of a heated debate around ethics of punishing cheaters after filing a lawsuit against a 14-year-old boy. In response, the boy's mother filed a legal note tearing down Epic's lawsuit and calling for it to be thrown out. The ensuing debate...
hold on. A quick thing here. This is not for him cheating. It's for him making.
Making? What's that?
Yes, this 14-year-old made hacks for the game. He programmed cheats for the game.
Right.
So using a cheat will not have a lawsuit filed against you, but, for example, making a cheat and selling it will. So
right.
This is probably what happened. Sorry, I haven't... I'm reading.
Yeah. So, let's see. It gives a summary.
Yes.
But
AddictedCheats.net, a subscription-based cheating service, which they are working for and programming for.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
This isn't just about using an aimbot in a game. This is about creating an aimbot and selling it to users for the game.
Profiting off of it, right?
Right.
Yeah, the mother who...
the college said, that's what I say too. Shit.
Yeah, the mother who appears to either be a lawyer or friend and family member of one or a very dedicated researcher lays out an impressive case for why the suit against her son should be thrown out. Her argument boils down to the fact that her son did not develop the cheats, nor did he distribute them. Instead, he simply downloaded them from a popular cheating website and streamed himself using the cheat. Well, he did kind of make money off. I mean, anytime you stream, you're trying to make, you're implicitly trying to...
I think that might be the nail in the coffin.
Right.
For everything else there, yes. If you use a cheat and you haven't distributed it, you haven't sold it, if you made it even for yourself, you're fine. You're not going to get sued. You'll probably get banned.
Right. It's not legal.
You have to make money off of.
Right. Yeah, and suing is the streaming is probably the nail in the coffin. Is saying, hey, I'm going to try and monetize this somehow. So, but these hacks do have a harmful effect on online game community by undermining the integrity of a title's fair and level playing field. Remarkably, even in 2017, the extent at which a company will use legal means to crack down on this behavior is still being worked out on case-by-case basis. Fortnite is just the latest to do this. So, I wonder if this. I don't know about any other cases where this has happened. This is the first time I have heard of someone being threatened with a lawsuit of this sort of cheating. The only other thing is I've heard of, hey, you copied our game, right? That's PUBG is going after Fortnite because they copied their game. But I mean, is League of Legends and Dota going to go after each other because they copied their game?
Oh, if they could, they would.
Oh, yeah.
They can't,
if they could,
right?
they can't, right.
If they could, they would, because they were businesses. 100% if Dota could shut down League of Legends because of some law that existed based on their copyright, they 100% this millisecond second would be like, whoa, yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
They would be all over that.
They'd be all...
They would not bat an eye. It wouldn't matter about the morals of the situation.
Right.
Because that's not what law doesn't care about that.
Right.
Yeah, Kurt says that he did, apparently this guy did, his mother, or whoever wrote this text here, says that he did not make them. He streamed how to use them, apparently.
But
I mean, I would be surprised at this point. You would really have to prove that this guy made it. Maybe you could have something with he tried to make money on streaming. If he was given $1 during the stream, then maybe that could be something.
Well,
but I feel like this is more to stress a 14-year-old out than anything, which I love. I love the idea of just ruining your week because you got sued for using a cheat in the game.
That would really suck. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but then here's the thing: is his mother at least has the grasp to understand and refute it. Like, I can imagine trying to explain this to my mom at 14.
Mom, I'm getting sued.
Mom, I'm being sued. What? And
I mean, she's getting sued, right? Because he's not even
right. It would be like the family. Yeah, it's something like that. It would be like the estate of this 14-year-old, right? So, it is for making a video on how to cheat in Fortnite that I guess was like, go to this website, install this cheat engine. On YouTube, refusing to put it down after it. Yeah, right.
I'm not seeing that anywhere though.
That's what. YouTube. Where it starts to get really tricky. Epic says it's in the right because the lawsuit isn't about the use of cheating software, but the promotion of said software on YouTube.
YouTube, okay.
Yeah. In a statement,
so he definitely made money on YouTube if he monetized this video.
The cheater, the 14-year-old cheater, refused to take down the video. Epic says is effectively a how-to guide. So the 14-year-old says, "No, I'm leaving it up." This particular lawsuit arose as a result of defending and filing a DMCA counterclaim to take down the YouTube video notice exposed Fortnite to Royale cheats and exploits. So, under these circumstances, the law requires that we file suit or drop the claim. So, there you go. All right, it's down about midway through the page. So,
okay, there's a lot of article here to read.
Yeah,
this is very interesting.
But
I'm all about punishing cheaters.
I mean,
so I really don't mind.
I mean, it's not like I guess, but you of all folks have been kind of, I would say, kind of chaotic neutral on cheating or using in-game features and
features. There is an extraordinarily fine line between taking advantage of something that's in the game and exploiting the game.
Right.
So super fine. I mean, so fine that it's effectively down to opinion and circumstance.
Right.
Like if I was playing a multiplayer game and I like moved some stuff around on accident and I duplicated an item right then and there, right? That is like I gained an obvious advantage right then. Like at that moment, I have to, in my mind, decide, is this an intended thing or no?
Yeah.
Right?
And in
if
other
I
cases,
continue using that thing,
it boils down to intent, right?
Right.
On most of these things.
Perception and intent also. So like if you were in WoW and you were duplicating items there on accident, you didn't even know. You didn't know, and you got banned. You'd be like, oh, I didn't know I was duplicating. It doesn't matter. You broke the law. You were speeding on accident in an area. You broke the law anyway. You're still going to get a ticket.
Right.
So, and maybe intent isn't as important. I don't know. This is a super gray and gross area. But when you specifically download and get a cheat that lets you aimbot, then there's not as gray, right? It's pretty obvious.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, yeah.
Claim $150,000 profit loss because of that video. I mean, they would know. If they're claiming that, they can probably back that up.
So how does Fortnite, do they sell skins and stuff?
Well, player base, I guess, is their biggest thing. So they probably have a number per player, kind of, right? So like we make X amount of money per player playing our game as per our calculations last month. So the higher and lower our population count goes, the more and less money we'll make. Therefore, we can assign a dollar value to every person who's playing our game.
Right.
Now, because of hackers, we've had a reduction in this amount of players that we would normally see. Therefore, we can assign a dollar value to the amount of people a dollar value to the amount that hacking has cost.
Yeah, cosmetic items. It is cosmetic transactions, right?
Right. Well, it doesn't really matter. Like however they make their money, they can always boil it down to a per player basis, right?
Right. Number of players playing, therefore we get X amount, whatever.
Right.
They sell the co-op. That's right. Okay.
Right. So the Fortnite Battle Royale part is the free to play part, and then there's the Fortnite game.
Right. I have the game, and I had the game first, and I had the Save the World, and then the Battle Royale came along.
I haven't played the Battle Royale yet.
Me either. I'm afraid to, because I'll suck at it so bad. Because there's folks who are so good out there. And you know who's good at it is Pedguin.
Is he?
He's getting good at it. He's doing long late night streams into that. So because he's up down there near where I am. So he's still streaming when I'm thinking about streaming. So he's up super late from England. So
he was up I think 4 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
From 4 a.m. for me, so like a reasonable time for him.
Yeah. Cool. Anyway, that'll be interesting. I don't think they will have a case. I think what will end up happening is the video just be taken down, and YouTube will go, okay, we don't want to get involved in this.
Yeah. I'd be surprised if it's still up right now.
Right. I bet
after all these articles have been written, because YouTube is like, whatever. I don't want to deal with you, because at some point you're gonna come for me, and I'd rather dunk on one YouTuber who has like made no money for me than mess with you, Fortnite developer. Epic Games, I guess.
I don't know, man. All right, here's another one that Kurt is a treasure trove of info. Have you ever thought about working at Twitch?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I would say I do work at Twitch.
Well, you work for Twitch because you're a contractor, but like being an employee at the Twitch offices, etc.
Oh, well, no.
No?
I wouldn't think it.
All right. Well, there's your next one. So this is very interesting. And it's a Reddit post. I believe it's someone who knows, right? But it sounds like someone who knows, but they're saying that the Twitch employee happiness and Twitch direction is not so good since
of Amazon purchase? No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, but the CEO is making it such.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what they do. You went from it being a company who's owned by a person who was passionate about the deal, and now you're owned by a guy who wants to make money.
Well,
and you're not going to have as much fun. You don't say.
Yeah, but it just
that's pretty obvious.
I will say that this happens a lot.
Yeah, this is the common thing to happen.
Yeah, but this thing that I'm about to read, it says bullet point number 1. By all accounts, Twitch CEO is terrible at managing his company. It says that second one. Many employees noted the lack of clear, coherent vision for the future. One reviewer stated that 1 week Emmett told his team to build something and then completely forgot about it, stating that the classic CEO quirk of being easily swayed by the last enthusiastic person who speaks to him.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea how often this happens, where they put someone in a leadership role.
Yeah.
And that person,
leadership roles are fun.
That person has these swaying, just get blown in the wind, and does not stay on message. They'll put out a bunch of goals to their employees, and then the next week it just goes, and everyone just gets whiplash from all of the different decisions that make. That is so damaging, right? That is so damaging to employee morale. It's damaging to what your focus of what you're trying to do, and yeah, there's most all of this is on Glassdoor.com. So if you go out and actually read in those reviews, this Reddit article is a summary of all that. If you want to go read all those in depth, you can, but I think you have to create a Glassdoor account, which is free, but you got to log in and then you can read all these full articles. But this is a pretty good summary. Feel free to read some of these. Here's a number of Twitch employees, both current and former, have regretted joining or staying with the company. To illustrate that point, here's some of the titles of the recent Glassdoor reviews, right? So, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. New hire package now includes a pitchfork. Ship good work, then get out. Total shite show, stay away. Worst mistake of my career, don't let it be yours. Started 5 months ago, already jumping ship. Zero leadership, whole company in dumpster fire, stay away. Come back when the dust clears, if the dust clears. Going bad quickly, in decline. Great company that fell apart as it scaled. Yeah, bunch of
scaling is hard.
Scaling is hard.
I mean, they have added so many features. I mean, they have added more features the past 6 months than they have had the entire time I've known Twitch.
Agree. Bits, raids, affiliates, Prime.
As far as a contractor point of view is concerned, I couldn't be happier with what's going on.
Yeah.
I think they have only improved since Amazon purchased them, from my point of view.
Yeah, from getting stuff delivered to the streamers and that sort of stuff.
I mean, if affiliate is a great step in the direction, bits are a great step in the right direction. I mean, they've addressed so many of my concerns with everything.
Yeah.
Like, chargeback was an issue since the very first day. The very first day on Twitch, right?
Right.
So, I mean, using PayPal, chargeback is a thing. I mean, you would get extensions is a great one. That's a huge one. I mean, I don't know how long people have been asking for extension.
Right.
Maybe this is correct. Like Kurt said, that anybody could post a review on here. So apparently the people on Glassdoor may not even be on Twitch. I mean, they could be Twitch partners thinking that they work for Twitch and giving reviews.
Right.
But like, from where I'm sitting, I don't have a single complaint, to be honest.
From our perspective, thumbs up. But
I mean, I've had bad interactions with Twitch for sure, but they pay on time. They don't skimp me.
Yep.
They are adding new features, and I pay 0 cents to use their servers still.
Right.
Like it's hard. It's hard. I can usually find a way to talk shit about anything.
It's hard. Yeah,
I have difficulty. Like, the only time I get an opportunity is when, like, a Twitch messes up or server goes down, once every month or so.
Or
we'll have an outage or something like that.
Something happens. I get banned for 24 hours. I file a support ticket. Just hypothetical.
That's the biggest one. That is the hugest one, right? Like, that is the biggest. That was before partner and all that stuff.
Right.
And that still is ridiculous. And I've just whatever. I've swept that one under the rug.
Right.
We can move forward from that one. Because I feel like I have a lot more connection now. I could send an email and I will 100% get a response in 24.
Mm-hmm.
That's every time I've done that, so has been good.
Yeah. Once you're in the family, they've been really good, right? So
right. So it's different now. I guess working as a contractor for them has been way better. And I don't know if affiliates probably don't get the same deal, to be honest, but you probably get some. of the niceties in there. At least you're an affiliate.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't get the. Yeah, I don't necessarily get the hotline to where you can, they didn't give me the hotline to
right. You don't have a Twitch support email.
Twitch support email.
You can hit up?
Yeah, they didn't give me the hotline. So, but here's one issue. Emmett apparently not only serves as CEO, but the CTO, Chief Technology Officer, CPO, which is Chief something Officer, and the CIO, Chief Information Officer, which might explain why management is so dysfunctional.
Too many jobs he has? One too many jobs?
He's got 4, and that itself is unhealthy because you got the fox in charge of the hen house, and you don't have anybody who is trustworthy telling them, hey, hang on a second. Let's think about this.
I mean, it's command and control is a really important thing to have, and having direct control of things is really good for small things. But having control of more than 7 things at a time is too many, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, as CEO, you have more than 7 things probably.
You need a staff, right?
Right. If you were to break things down, and the way the military does it is, you are literally not allowed to have more than 6 guys in your command at a time, like direct command. So you are a person in a squad.
Right.
And you have your gear and stuff, and you're alone. You're the lowest ranking guy. And then you have your squad leader who has 600 guys underneath him, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a 7-man team. And then the platoon leader there, there's team leaders underneath that. Each team leader has 3 guys. There's usually 3 guys, 3 team leaders, and 2 team leaders, something like that. It varies on the squad size who are in there. So you're really only controlling 3 guys, and the squad leader has 3 guys he's controlling only in his entire squad because he's controlling the team leaders. And then the squad leaders, there's 4 of them. There's 3 squads and a weapon squad. So the platoon leader is only controlling 4 guys too, and the lieutenant is only controlling the platoon leader literally, and the captain's only controlling the 3 officers who control the platoon leaders. So that there's never a time where you are interacting with 6 people who are underneath you, right? Like, you don't do that. You're like, my 4 guys come here. I'm talking to you. I'm telling you the thing.
Right.
You guys disperse, right? So if you were to tell me that I was a captain in charge of 6 different teams, impossible. They would die. There's absolutely no way I'd be able to manage them. I wouldn't be able to manage their food, their equipment, or anything like that. So you really have to disseminate if you want things to be done.
6.
So if he has multiple jobs,
magic number.
I think 6 is the highest you could possibly go. If things are going bad, you have 6 guys. You really want 3 guys to be a 4-man team.
Right. I have a total. I'm thinking about my situation at work, and that's about right. I have.
Hey, General, yeah.
I have 4 leads and a total of 16 in that umbrella.
Okay, right, yeah. And so they each have 3 guys.
Each have kind of 3. Some guy has a few more. One guy has 2. Another one has 5. But
your weapon squad guy has more, right?
Right.
Because there's more to carry.
The support guy has more, but that's
what the weapon squad is.
Yeah,
the support team.
But yeah, that's about right.
If you're organized, that's what it's going to look like. You have to have leaders.
Yeah.
Because freaking when I'm gonna say Joe. Joe means guy. Joe person. GI Joe. Joe like that. Joe is going to have problems. He's going to get sick, right? And you don't want sick Joe to call the captain. You don't want sick Joe to call a CEO, right? You don't want him to be like, hey, I'm sick today, I can't come in. Because that's time that who should be managing the 3 guys just below him, lost.
Right.
So you need Joe to call his nearest in command, this is why there's a command structure, tell him so he can report up.
Right.
Or maybe deal with it himself. Like, that's the killer right there.
Right.
If he can deal with it himself, your car broke down, I'm going to send Fred from my team to go pick you up right now.
Done.
It never went up the chain.
Never went up the chain.
And that's how a team leader gets promoted, by never getting noticed.
100%.
Okay?
Yeah.
Sergeant Doherty has no problems at all, ever.
Right.
All right, well, I really don't like these other 3 guys. Let's promote him.
Anytime I call him, he's ready.
There's never any problems.
Anytime he comes to me with a problem, if the rare case he does come with a problem, he's serious about it. It was the right time to escalate.
It needs to be solved. There's no way he has the resources to do it himself.
And by the way, I'm never surprised. Right? There's nothing comes to me that doesn't come through him first.
Right. Exactly.
That's a big one. Let's get real talk on leadership right now. If you can go up your chain of command, so you're at work, and if you have a conflict with another employee, okay, right, Not your boss.
Right. So
conflict
you have a
employee.
with another employee on your team, or
peer,
probably
a peer.
maybe on another team. Right?
Yeah, or maybe a peer somewhere, maybe on another team. Yeah. What you need to do right now, immediately after the conflict, is you go to your boss and you say, "Look, I just had a conflict. Here's a story. I want you to be prepared so that this doesn't blindside you. I'm not sure if they're going to call you or not, but this is what happened, and this is what we're doing about it, and this is what I've committed to."
So that's effort that a good teammate has to have.
100%.
A good subordinate has to have.
Yeah.
That's really hard to do.
Yeah.
Like, so a really good example of what's going on here is I need to go to the bathroom. Okay, my team leader is busy. I'm just going to go to the bathroom. Wrong answer, okay? Someone needs to be told that I'm going to the bathroom. Because, boom, explosions and stuff's going on.
Right.
Where's Bishop at? He needs to get in the vehicle and we need to drive right this second.
That's right.
All right, well, Zapata knows that Bishop's in the bathroom. All right, go get him.
Right.
Okay, so I talked to my friend or my team leader, told them where I was at. It's like, you don't want to get blindsided. That's good subordinate activity, actually. And that subordinate activity is actually what makes you a good leader, because once you're in that leader role, you can say, hey, squad leader, I'm going to the bathroom.
Right.
Okay? So when boom happens, 4 guys are like, oh, where's my team leader at?
Right. Yeah,
okay?
yeah. No surprises. So that
no surprises.
And back into the civilian world, so that
that stuff is so hard to learn in practice. I tell you what.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. It is the hardest thing to learn in practice.
It pays so much dividends. So that when and if that email comes in that says, "Hey, director, your guy Blake just talked to me and was not cooperative," then my director guy says, "I have the story. We've already talked.
Here's the email that I wrote out earlier to you.
I support Blake and his decision to blah, 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 blah. And here's what we're doing about it."
Or Blake has been counseled on this issue already.
Yeah.
I've already handled it.
We're going to let's meet here and discuss. Right. Yeah.
Right.
If you can prevent your 1-up or even 2-up from being surprised with an issue, 1,000%. And I'll swing by and I may even interrupt him. I said, "Hey, man, I just want to let you know we had this conflict. Here's the thing. Here's what we're doing about it. But in case you get that email," and he says, "Thank you for letting me know. Gotcha." And he's never. And a good leader will go, "Thank you for interrupting me what I was doing to tell me that." Good.
Again, it's super hard to learn when that is necessary, when that is good, and when to deal with that. And again, all right, we were talking about the Twitch CEO having too much responsibility.
Right.
Like that, you're the CEO of a huge company. You should at least understand that you can't be doing that. Okay, you need to disseminate.
Employees does Twitch have?
I think it'd be probably better to look at what Amazon has at this point, because their command structure is going to be affected by Amazon. I'm sure there is an Amazon focused representative at the CEO side at all times.
Okay, so this says in 2013 it was at 100.
All these startups we have a flat hierarchy. You mean you're not organized? So the Vikings have a flat. So Vikings in 1000 AD, 1000. Crap. And during the Viking Age, where Vikings are raiding Europe. And
500 plus in June of 2016. So last year, 500.
That's over a company. It's over a whole company.
Yeah.
About 300 guys for.
There you go. 500.
So the Vikings have a flat hierarchy. Mm-hmm. When they were doing the raiding of England and stuff like that, literally every single person was absolutely equal, and that worked because they had a 40-man team, tops maybe, right? And like maybe not 40 man, maybe like 30 guys would go on a boat together, right? They wouldn't bring maybe they bring more. I don't know, but that works in some situations. Like if me and Clown Time have a flat hierarchy, right? Me and you, we like if there's something where I'm like absolutely not, and you're like let's absolutely do it, like that's a conflict, right? And we have to work that out. There is no
right.
You can't disseminate to me, and I don't disseminate to you. Like we share information, but it's not hey you're doing this thing. The flat hierarchy isn't necessarily terrible, and especially when Twitch started, it was 100% flat.
Right.
It was this is my guy. He does this thing. He's with me. We all communicate because I mean that's maximum efficiency doing that. Having the absolutely everybody organizes with one another, and there is no 100% leader there. That in small groups, that's fine to do. But the instant that you get over that 6-guy limit, right, that doesn't work out. You start breaking down. You need a governmental structure.
It's
That's
tough.
why we have the federal government and the state government, and things disseminate from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough to do because, I mean, assuming uniform behavior, right? I don't know. Even assuming uniform behavior, you can kind of do it, but even getting information out to everybody is just too much. So anyway, that was good.
Amazon does a lot of contracting. People are talking about that in chat, which I think is smart. I think that's the new age way of doing work, especially or getting work done, especially with the new rules that are applied to people who are in your employ directly.
Right. So we were thinking of is like what then we were dreaming in my stream the other day is what would, if I was CEO of Twitch, what would work? What would it do? What would we do? Right.
If I was
CEO of Twitch.
Yeah, that's a great way to put yourself in the seat of what is the first thing I would do as CEO of Twitch? You'd probably be inundated with stuff that you had no idea about.
Right.
I think that'd be number one.
100%.
Like you who are you? What's your name? Wait, who's in charge of? What's the email system?
Give me that org chart.
Wait, how do we?
What's your org chart?
What's going on here?
Why don't you have an org chart? Where do you work?
It would take you 6 months probably to get like, all right, I'm the actual CEO now.
Right.
I don't have a guy who's holding my hand.
Right.
Yeah. So first thing you would do, nothing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do jack.
Yeah.
You would probably touch absolutely nothing until you figured out things. I'd get money.
Right.
And then you would maybe be able to do some things and then probably your perspective would instantly change. Right. Whatever you think right now you would do, what you would do after getting into the seat. Like I think about this as president all the time. Whatever you think before you get elected, the second that you get your briefings on everything that's actually going on, you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Wait, what? What? I didn't know that. Wait, no one said what?
I bet you Trump had that same uh-oh moment. It's like, oh, no.
He's like, oh, man.
Oh,
all that
no.
stuff I said. What? You could have told me.
I won.
Like, before.
Uh-oh. I won.
Uh-oh. I won. You're right. So, I mean, you get there to CEO of Twitch badge just for me. Dang, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
I would love that. I'd start streaming immediately. Start streaming my work.
Yeah, I probably would.
No. So what
do
you
a weekly.
would do, I think the exercise that you would come off of, what you would do in the seat of person, is you have no idea. I think is what I would say. Like if so, Dead by Daylight, I talk a lot of smack about how it's not balanced and stuff like that, and all that jazz. But the moment you say Badger, what would you do? I have no clue. I don't know how to fix it.
It's tough.
You have to be in the seat, right? You have to be right in the hot seat to actually understand what's going on and what projects they're working on, what we're already doing, what we're decided not to do, and this is why. So life ain't easy, all right?
Right.
And there's no magic mixer button that you hit to get it right. Otherwise, everybody would be rich, right?
Right.
Everyone would have a new and innovative idea. No one would go under.
I would probably put someone like Wolf in charge of the front page, so he could promote games that he wanted.
Just be a bunch of furries, man.
Honey Pop is right back to the top. All right.
To the top, baby.
And what we had was Shady would be Minister of Justice.
Wow.
Justice.
So fix it better. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
See, more transparency. This is the talk. Like, this is the thing. We're going to be more open and more communicative with our community. We're going to... see, let me look up an EA press release real fast. And that's the talk right there, right?
Right.
That's the things you say, okay? Like, of course, the CEO gets in. Guys, I promise that I'm going to lower taxes and...
Dude.
This stuff's gonna happen, and something's gonna be easier, and the talk, right? This is stuff you just put out every single time,
right?
Like actually being more transparent, probably not the best idea.
It's tough.
You probably want to keep things under wraps up until the point where you're about to release it, right? Because humans are notoriously bad at like time frames, right?
Predicting.
How long is that trench gonna take you to dig? 3 hours. 3 hours later, we're quarter done with the trench.
Right.
Yeah, all right.
That's
about right.
We're as good at predicting as we are at remembering things. Which is to say,
I would say
we're
bad.
crappy at remembering stuff.
Terrible.
Right.
So yeah, the transparency thing, that's a pipe dream that I like to feel. Right.
Yeah.
Like I like the idea of being transparent,
but I mean,
in practice.
Yeah. Like, are we talking about practice?
We're talking about.
Okay, and here's one. Here's one. As much as I'm
you
just,
got me with that
I mean, here's our contrast. Trump has a bunch of promises on his site. None of which
any presidential candidate has a bunch of promises.
Here's another one that was on one that was very infamous, was on candidate Obama's page.
Oh, shut down Guantanamo Bay? Is that what we're talking about? We're talking about practice?
Yes, but more importantly, it was provide a safe haven for whistleblowers, right? Who rat out. And he has been so harsh, more harsh than other presidents on whistleblowers. Snowden, like you know,
when it comes down to it, man,
all those things.
When you're in the seat,
yeah, and
right,
and I want to say like 9 months into his presidency, that promise that was on his campaign promises were up there, gone,
erased it.
Just I don't know what happened to it.
I don't know what happened to it.
Right.
Things change, man. When you get information, things are different.
As far as we know, as far as we know, Trump's promises are all still up, hitting none of them. Like there's no wall, there's no, you know, like all that stuff, right?
It's a metaphorical wall, Clowntown.
Right. Yeah, it's a wall of thought.
Actually, it says I'm being transparent on my thoughts about transparency.
Right.
Or am I?
Or is he? So, yeah, and here's the other thing. Bill Hicks had this great bit about, you know, you sit down, you're newly elected president, right? And
newly elected Badger president.
You go to the White House, and all your
I swore in on a Bible.
All your folks are there. The
1800s.
The FBI, CIA, all meet you. Come like the security guys, right?
The head
Generals.
guys sit down, and they're like.
And then the screen comes. The room darkens. The screen comes down, and you see the JFK assassination from a fourth angle that no one has ever seen it before.
Yep. All the conspiracy theories go on. Area 51 shows up. Yes, we have these contingency plans.
Right. No.
This is what's really going on.
Silence in the room. The JFK thing comes down. You see the 25 seconds worth of JFK footage from a new area, like from behind the person shooting the rifle. Right. No words. The screen goes right back up. The lights come up, and then they look at you, a newly elected president, and they go, "Any questions?"
Okay. Everything that you think you know, you don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I imagine too. Like honestly, I feel like you go into a dark room and then like they blow your mind.
Right.
Like they just destroy your entire world.
Yeah.
That's my assumption for the matter as well.
Right. That was the
like we have had contact with aliens level stuff, right?
Right. Yeah, and then they bring out it's like the we watched Men in Black last week. Did you ever see that? You ever see Men in Black?
Yes, I've seen Men in Black. Thank you.
So the one where Tommy Lee Jones says that little thing caused the blackout of 1984, Chicago blackout.
Right.
It's this little ball.
Right.
And that's when they say, "Here, this thing, don't touch that." And then he touches it and goes. That's one of my favorite scenes in that movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And the best one in that, my favorite scene in all of Men in Black is when that ball goes into Zed's room, the head guy in his office.
Yeah, and he's like,
it's bouncing and he's doing nothing, and then it goes by him and he dodges it last minute with his head. It goes out of his office again.
He's dealt with that once or twice.
Yeah, see, it's going. He's doing nothing.
Every new guy.
He's like stapling papers or something, and then it comes back by him, and he just dodges it at the very last minute. Oh man, that's the greatest scene ever. Then Tommy Lee Jones catches it with the ball, right? So, yeah, and then they show you the alien artifact, and you go, okay, well, I'm sorry I ran, guys. I'm just gonna see myself out.
My bad, guys. You do what you were doing. I'll be out here. You let me know if you need something.
If you need something. I'm gonna have my boy Mike Pence step in for me. I'm gonna go back to my Trump Tower. I'm gonna hit some golf. See ya.
That's it. See ya. Have a good one. I'll handle the natural disasters and the public speeches. You guys you take that away. I don't want to see it.
Yep. See ya. Mm-hmm.
That's got to be it, right?
Right. Yeah, and then here's your flashy thing. You know.
Beep. Get flashed, and you forget. Oh yeah, it can't be all sunshine and roses. That's for sure. Do you really think there's aliens in Area 51? Mm-hmm. Yes. There's aliens somewhere.
I read a fantastic article that said about Area 51, and it said that the goings-on at Area 51 were split between somewhere in Denver and somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure Area 51 has actually nothing in it. It is too popular. I mean, like, the number one method of security for your operation is secrecy. Like, no matter how many guns you have, no matter how many weapons you have, it doesn't matter how many nukes you have. If you don't know where your target's at, you can't hit it.
Right.
So if pretty much everyone is fully aware of your operation there, you make that a false operation, right? You get trucks carrying nothing in there.
Right.
Right.
All day.
I mean,
all day.
John, what are you carrying? Air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess we've been carrying here the last 20 years.
Right. Yeah. I would in the 70s they cut it over from.
Right.
From whatever it was to.
I mean,
yep. We're trucking in
the
air.
People, yeah, the people who come there and started taking pictures of the location, you know, once it became a tourist attraction,
right?
Your operational security is splat, right?
Yes.
Like Russia knows where Area 51's at, it knows where the bunker's at, and it has a missile dialed in there. It's the Area 51 missile, right? We don't know what's there. We just, you know, blow it up. I don't know. Like that. So when you make a camp, when you lay down in a forward operating base or a position that you're going to be sitting at on a reconnoiter or a mission or something like that, so you might think to yourself, we'll go on a hill where we have good lines of sight, where we can look around, a nice spot where we have good grass and we can lay down and sleep there. What you really do is you look in your map and you say, this would be the worst possible place for us to get attacked and sleep. Like, we would never want to be there. That's where we're going to go. We're going to go there, we're going to lay down in the mud, and we're going to be totally blind, right? That's because the enemy will never suspect we're going to be there. That's how you do it. That's how the Operation Army Manual says to do it. Go to the one location that Joe on the enemy team doesn't want to even walk.
Right.
He's just too damn tired to go there.
Right.
That's how you sleep. That's how you do things, right? So Area 51 has nothing in it. The idea of Area 51, though, right?
Way more powerful, right? Way more powerful than having those things, right?
Secrecy by obscurity.
Okay, so
security by obscurity.
Yeah, so my uncle, somewhere in the 80s. Okay, this is in the 80s sometime. So my uncle was working for, I think, Lockheed. Okay, so he had to. It was a government contract, and he had to go do something at a government site. Okay, and they said he took a flight somewhere out to, I want to say, St. Louis, and then some guys in suits, government suits, picked him up.
Some guys in suits.
They met him at the airport, and they drove out in the wilderness. They drove into, I want to say, Kansas, a couple hours. They drove out into Kansas somewhere.
He did?
No. And for a time, not the whole trip, at some point they put blindfolds on him.
Okay.
And then they drove some more, and they turned. He said he felt turns.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tons. Yeah.
Right. And then at some point they unblindfolded him. And then
so here's what they do. This is protocol for this. I'm gonna tell you right now.
They just drive in circles.
You get to where you fucking busted my joke.
Sorry.
You get to where you're going. You blindfold the guy and you drive in circles for a little bit, right in front of the area that you're at. You're like, hold on.
Yep.
Yeah. Just he's here. Just give us a second. Right. We gotta confuse him.
Yeah.
And then you drive in. Right.
Yeah.
Easy.
But then he said this. The only thing that he saw, and this was in the 80s. He said we were driving along a 2-lane highway. So it's 2 lanes going one direction, or 2 lanes, one going each direction. No other cars on it. And he said in the 80s, the highway opened up, like split from the ground and did this business, and they drove into the ground, and it closed behind them.
Oh, dang. That's some real secrecy right there.
I had no idea where I was. I went there. I did my paperwork. I signed all the deals, and then they took me out. The thing opened back up. We got in the car. The thing opened back up. We drove back out. We were back on the highway. They blindfolded me again. Next thing I knew, I was at the airport.
Boom. Well, that's a nice experience.
Yeah. And he says...
That's some sci-fi stuff right there.
He says and the stuff that was in there, I didn't see... He says, all I saw were office buildings.
I didn't see it. I didn't see anything.
Yeah. We said, but the only thing that was noteworthy, he said, in the 80s, he saw the highway do this, where one goes up and the other one goes down, and you drive into it, like a bunker in GTA.
Right. Exactly.
And it does like this.
I believe it. 100%. I could imagine some guy paying a whole bunch of money to a construction company to do that.
Yep. And
we're making it a cool mouth base. I like it a lot. I mean, I imagine that So I guess there's this idea, you know, where if the White House was exploded right now by a bomb, right? So you have your B team that's going to run the government, right? In a bunker this second. Like,
right.
They go in and out of the bunker all the time. It's got to be the most secure bunker possible, because it's running, you know, the government after the collapse of the government, right? Mm-hmm. So it's probably got some crazy stuff like that going on, you know? It's got like the most, I mean, they probably spent, that's where our national debt has gone to, building those structures, right?
Oh, yeah.
And if you're like a construction worker working on that, you're like interned in that forever. Like you can't go do something else.
Right.
You probably live there.
You're in that system.
Right? You're never leaving.
You're never leaving.
Your
right.
family has to stay there.
Right.
You need a network outside of that? Too bad. You're just not allowed.
Yeah, sorry.
Because you could disclose the location.
Right.
So I mean that has to be going on somewhere, right? Like the government spends so much money at this point,
and I mean that's how they beat. That's how Reagan beat the Soviets. Is because Reagan outspent the Soviets on the arms race, and economically beat them. And it was like
it was nice that the Russians fell apart at some point too, right?
Well, it was like we're going to keep spending, and I know at some point you're going to run out of money
because we're an economic powerhouse.
Yep, and we're going to
the shadow government, right?
Our free government is going to outpace earning in your government, and you will. And in order to keep up with our arms race, you will bankrupt yourself. And then, there goes Soviets.
Boom, there you go. You had to do it.
And it's kind of the only way to win without...
Only way to really win, right? Only way to win without total annihilation.
Without
like
total
brinksmanship
right.
recently. I say recently, in the past, I guess it didn't really work for the World Wars, huh?
Right.
Like, the Cold War is a really great example of how brinkmanship can save lives. Don't mess with us, we'll bomb you. Don't even go there. We'll bomb you.
Right.
We'll blow you up. We got nukes. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And like going to the very verge of war and backing off. Right.
Right.
Like that's the lesson of brinkmanship. Walk softly and carry a big stick. Teddy Roosevelt, who would probably punch me in his face if I called him Teddy.
I think that was
Theodore.
Carry a big. I think it was Churchill.
Churchill? They said that? No.
Sorry, Teddy. It was Roosevelt.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Churchill.
Churchill said something about I'll drink you under the table, something like that. I don't know.
That's interesting, Kurt.
Huh.
In a regular neighborhood, in a regular house in a regular neighborhood. There you go. That's how you hide some stuff, right?
Right. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Is like I was thinking
I'm
about.
sure there was a lot of spying going on at that time too,
right.
like a ton, right? Like this is your main warfare right now. Also, information warfare.
Right.
Right. Propaganda warfare is super important too.
Yeah.
Like the culture victory is upon us at some point, right?
Right.
Like there's going to be a time where our cultures become homogenous because of the internet, where everyone's going to start celebrating Thanksgiving and they don't really know why. Right?
Or not. Or
the inverse,
or it
where
goes away.
Thanksgiving goes away.
It just goes away. Right.
Like it's everyone's going to become. We're going to have, instead of national holidays, we're going to have world holidays that are like universally celebrated. Universally, incorrect to say.
Globally.
Planet-wide celebrated.
Globally.
Thank you. Globally celebrated. Because universally implies that we're the only intelligent species in the universe.
Right.
So that will happen. Probably within 4, 5, 6 generations from now. Well, once people who are not used to the internet start dying off, for sure. We're not 100% internet based. I actually closed the door too fast. The dogs hate that. If you close the door too fast in my house, the dogs will lose it.
If you slam it,
if
you slam it, they don't like it.
If you slam it, they do not like it.
No.
They will bark at you and they will yell at you. They'll chase you around the house. No slamming doors.
Slamming doors.
What are you do? Respect this house.
That's me. That's me. If those Rugrats or the wife slams the door too hard, I'm hey.
That's the dog. We don't have to get mad. The dogs will get mad. Yeah, it's a thing that we accidentally taught them, because there's a loop in our house where it's the bathrooms and the bedrooms connected, and it's that kind of circle here.
Uh-huh.
So if I close one door really fast, that implies to them that I'm running away from them, and they'll chase me. And then they'll come through the other route of the loop,
right.
and then I'll open the door that I just closed and close it on them again, and they have to run back around the loop again to try to get me. So they're like, "Bro, what are you doing? No running from me!"
Yeah.
My dogs are crazy. I'm excited to see how they do out in the fields.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let me tell you guys about this. It's gonna be good. So anyway, I think that was all I had on that. The arms race thing is pretty.
Thanks, Kurt, for 2 topics today.
Two topics. It was really
A
good.
little bit.
Let me do that. Let me mark those up. Yeah. So we got. I do start barking when they slam a door, especially when I'm here streaming and I'm focused on something and I hear a blam. It does. It actually sounds like hey. Quiet. It actually does sound like a dog would be barking. And all right, so we have Badger and I have a meetup. So
a party.
Is it in 2 weekends? Oh, 2 weeks, right? Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. It'll
Holy
be
crap!
14th and 15th.
I got to get some stuff done. Yeah. So the 14th we are intending to have an in-person broadcast. So you got to make sure you be there. We're going out to a relative's property who owns.
We call it BFE if you've never been there before.
Owns some land way out in the way out. And in fact, it is not on GPS. I'm going to have to meet Badger at a GPS location, and then we're going to drive out a ways for a couple hours, and then we'll put a blindfold on him. And then at some point, I'm going to unblindfold him, and then the concrete's going to do this. And
yep. If that happens, it'll be great.
Yeah,
I'm ready even for a better time. So I know I'm bringing some guns. We're going to shoot some targets. We might end up killing some hogs.
We may.
Driving some 4-wheelers.
Right, there's some 4-wheelers out there. I mean, they are old ass. They are old. I'm bringing some more enchilada soup.
They better run. All right.
They run. You
okay.
will absolutely smell like smoke and oil at the end of them.
All right. Well, that wouldn't be a 4-wheeler if I didn't smell like smoke and oil.
No. There's cleaner burning 4-wheelers that don't do that, man.
It'll be fine.
It's a thing.
Transferring firearms across state lines west. Don't judge me. You can do what I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And transport is,
transport.
It's like a It's like a copyright violation. It's only enforced if you want to enforce it, right?
I mean, I'm literally going to a place to shoot them, so I think I'm fine actually.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to. Yeah. I mean, that's if you're like, yes, I'm going to a range to shoot these guns, and you have guns in your car, you're pretty good.
Right.
I don't think any police officers.
Transporting is fine. Yeah. Especially if they're like in a case and whatever, and you go, hey, I'm just a thing, right? So.
If it's even better if they're inaccessible to you when in the vehicle than just in a case.
Right.
Like in the trunk or something like that.
Yeah, if you just carry them in the trunk. So we should be able to do that. We will have. We might be able to introduce Badger to a couple other of my friends who are also out there. We're going to bring some food.
Some rednecks.
Barbecuing.
I'm expecting.
Well, one guy. Kinda. One guy's a jiu-jitsu buddy and a chef.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah. So my buddy Terrence is a jiu-jitsu buddy. He's a I would say he is a professional level chef. Like he doesn't do it for money, but he can cook for a 4-star restaurant up to 5 if he wants to. Like he could
nice.
Do it. He's badass.
Is he?
So if he decides
is he the one doing the grilling?
If he decides to come, his passion, like you want to go out there, you immediately want to like go on a hike, shoot some guns, and maybe do some barbecue and whatever you want to do, right?
Yeah, you nailed it.
He wants to go out there. He wants to cook.
Two. That's cool.
Like he's like, get out of my way. I want to cook some stuff because I don't get to do this very often, right? I don't have this kind of grill and all this other stuff, right? So.
Okay.
He lives.
Sounds like a plan to me, man.
Yeah. So he'll cook out some amazing stuff for everybody, which is awesome. And my buddy Colby that comes out there, he's more like I guess he's a redneck. He'll just want to chill with you. He'll drink a bunch of beer and he'll chill. He's a philosophizer, so he'll be good.
Philosophizer?
Good conversation. We may do a show if he comes out there early. We may bring him on the show. So.
Okay, go ahead.
Because he's
a real grill, not a fake grill, not an online grill, a real grill.
Right. He and I have some really good stories. So.
Yeah, sounds good. We also may do a stream from the Clown Cave, if that comes down
if it doesn't work
possibly.
out way out in the deal, they may be here, and we may just do it here. So he may be sitting in Ash's chair, and we may just do something, or we could play.
It'll be my chair after I sit in it.
We could play.
Fart. I'll eat some beans before I go over there.
Yeah.
Just to christen the chair with my farts. Yeah, maybe we can play some board games. I'll probably bring some of my board games. I'm always down to play some board games.
I will not play a board game with you. No.
You not play it? Why?
I do not want to
play
a board game.
Why are you such a PU55Y? You don't play board games? You play Talisman with me. That's a board game.
Online. Yeah.
I mean, like, I have Catan. I have XCOM. I have a cooperative board game. Does that make you feel better?
No. No, I will not play.
Why? Whatever.
I don't like board games anymore. Online stuff. Look, I don't have to pick up cards.
Catan.
It's not going to be. It's going to be windy. They're going to blow all the cards everywhere.
Windy?
Yeah.
We have like a huge area to be in.
I can't say. I can save my game. I can't save my game. No, I got to take a picture of the game.
You can take a picture.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps telling us to play Telltale Simulator.
Yeah.
I still don't own it. I forgot to buy it.
It's back up to $20. Let it go to let it go on
Christmas
sale on the Christmas.
We
sale.
bought Worms though, didn't we?
Yeah, sure did.
Worms, ever get it on?
Yep. I'm still in Deep Space. I may have to play that later.
DC Waifu? I mean, it doesn't look like
right now. Oh yeah, here's
thing,
our game update. I don't really have any other game updates, but right this minute, the XCOM that you say is not an XCOM is free at the Humble Bundle.
XCOM did I say is not?
It's the,
every other XCOM besides XCOM, the original.
No, it's the FBI one with the thing over the deal.
Bureau. Don't buy that. Don't buy that.
It's
I don't care what it costs.
We're not going to buy it. It's $0. It's
I have a hard time refuting your argument.
All right. Yeah. See, I can't. Yeah.
Don't use your hard drive space. I hear it's really, really, really god awful.
The Bureau. Yes, there it is.
If it's free,
I mean, right there you go. XCOM declassified.
You cannot rage quit that easily. Oh, it's a Humble Bundle. That dang.
Yeah, I can't rage quit it. I
mean, I had someone flip the table one time when we were playing a board game. So yeah, you can rage quit real physical. I had physical rage quit.
A buddy was playing. I think he was playing like Street Fighter at an arcade. Well, a buddy of mine. Back in the day, he was at an arcade, and he ended up being good at it and beating this guy who was playing. He run up, put his quarter up there. You're right, played it, whatever, put 50 cents up there, and beat him. And
he butt mashed.
And the other guy like put like $2 worth of quarters in there and kept losing.
Wow.
And sure, shove and
pushes the guy.
Yeah, pushes my buddy.
Wow,
and my buddy is my size, and this guy was like kind of big and hefty. We'll say not fat, but just hefty. Shoves him across the floor, like pushes him down.
Build up too much testosterone.
Yep, and then he's like, "What the hell?" And then they kicked him out, and it's like, so.
Wow, over a video game.
Over a video game.
See, these are the people that you don't want to associate with, man. If you can't control yourself over a video, if you get physical with another human being over a video game,
yeah,
what the hell?
Yeah,
these are people who like hit their spouses and stuff.
Yeah, or the cops,
they had a bad day at work
or something,
right? They jump out of their car when they got pulled over.
Yeah,
reach into their pocket as fast as they can.
Yeah, it's like, man, I bet the president would really like this chocolate revolver I made him. And
here you go. Here's the chocolate revolver I made you. Look, Mr. President.
And because he's so busy, I'm going to run up to him and give it to him real fast.
As fast as I can. Mr. President, I got this shot. Oh, they shot me.
Hey, look here. Yeah. So there you go. Anyway, free game. You do have to log in, and you do have to link your Steam account to your.
You gotta log in. Not worth it.
No, not worth it. I'm out.
Honestly, I think that game, man. I don't know. It's probably okay.
The logo and the screen for it looked good. It was like this FBI, and it was kind of the '60s FBI with the things across the deal and the cool hats, the little fedora thing.
It looks like it's got just like Fallout graphics.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I will try it out so that next time I talk schmack about it, I can be justified.
For free. Then you can
schmack.
Then you can go. I tried it and it sucked. It's horrible.
It's as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that'll do it for us tonight. I need to get some food, and we'll do one more normal enough about you, and then it's gonna be a good old time. And that we're gonna do some good stuff that whole weekend, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll have some pictures and stuff.
Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, we'll start sharing some pictures. We'll get some. I may start sharing the. I'm gonna go out tomorrow and try and build a fire pit out there. I'm gonna do a little bit of a
try
drive
to build a fire pit. Okay,
yep,
you're gonna go out there. I mean, it's okay.
It's a ways, but I'm gonna try and go out there tomorrow because I'm off. I'm off every Friday, so I need to start taking some stuff out there to get set up. So
okay.
So there you go.
All right, yeah, sounds like a plan, man. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for the topics. If you guys have any more topics for us, obviously we talk about them on stream. If they interested us enough, we will definitely talk about them. So if you have like this obscure thing that you want to ask us about and have us rant about, hit up our Discord. I think that maybe I can type this in and get a link to it. Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
So go there. Discord. Type it in there. Or hit me. No, I take it back. Hit Clowntown up for topics because he's much more organized on this subject.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anything that comes up, if you want to hear us talk about something again, just tell us. Let us know.
You want to hear, hear a story that is allegedly bumping around? I'll retell one if you know. We've done 88, so I imagine there's not some stories you guys haven't heard.
Yeah, for sure. Or if you want us to repeat some stuff that we've talked about. I know Kurt wants to hear about more Bitcoin stuff in the future, which I think we're going to sit on for a little bit.
I don't think I've repeated a story other than a summary of hey, let me
I don't
30 second bring everybody up to speed. I don't think I've ever
we're always getting new stories. Are we going to do anything after this, Clowntown? Are you doing you got time?
I can take a quick break, but I can if you want to.
Okay. What do you want to do? Want to do worms? Talisman?
Yeah, we can do. I just do some more worms. I guess we could try that. I've not even opened it.
I have not opened it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll play some worms. Maybe we'll do a 20-minute break, and then we'll play some worms.
Yeah, let's do that.
Worms Armageddon, right?
I gotta grab some.
All right,
yes,
good.
I hope that's the same one we bought.
I think so. Worms Armageddon, I think it is.
Or Sanctum.
Right.
Sanctum. I don't know if that's a thing.
Try Sanctum 2?
Have you played that yet?
Yeah, Sanctum 2? Yeah, I have 26 hours played, apparently.
Let me see my hours for Sanctum 2. Never played. Okay.
Never played.
All right.
Well, you in the break, let me know which one you want to do.
Okay, we'll do something.
We'll either play some. We'll play some Talisman, probably. For sure, 100%. It only takes like 5 hours. So let me know if you're down. Yeah. Let me know if you're down to play Talisman.
If there's like four or less players, we could probably do it. We'd probably
do you want less players? Okay. Well, I mean, okay, you, me. Is Jason around?
Last time we had 5. I mean, we could do a 2-player, and we could set up the house.
I feel like 4 is probably the minimum.
4 is probably a good.
Oh, why don't we do the house rule when you die, you're dead?
Yeah.
Instead, that'll make it way faster.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to play Talisman with us, install it right now if you don't have it. Talisman Digital Edition. Go buy it right now. You have 20 minutes to install it. We'll play with the super fast rules. Yeah. And maybe we'll do that.
Let's see if I don't think it's on sale.
I don't think it is. I think it's $20.
But as for sure, put it on your wish list. It does go on sale quite a bit, and I had all the DLC.
It's $8 only.
Yeah, $8. There it is.
I'm around, but I'm building a computer. You have 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hurry the F up.
I will repeat it.
Hurry up. I'm waiting on you. All right.
Hurry up.
Thanks for being here, guys. Clowntown's going to get some food. I am this weekend doing speedrunning. I'll probably be playing Dead by Daylight. Oh, I have a free key from the Bomber Crew for the Bomber Crew. Bomber Crew. From that developer. They hit me with a free key. So shout out to Runner Duck for that free key. So I'll be doing a stream because of that. For that, at some point, probably this Friday, actually, probably tomorrow, I have a daily schedule that I'm trying to stick to. 11 a.m. CST CDT.
Yes.
I'm going to start except on Thursdays, where I only do EAY and then maybe some bonus stream afterwards. That's what I'm working on right now.
Jay, motivated. Look at you being motivated.
Jaso, Kurt, everybody, you're fantastic. Shady, everybody, West Dude, everybody put topics in. Jupin, great to have you. Hopefully I didn't. Toaster, Foothouse.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, there you go. I just got motivated to go see about Bomber Crew. There you go.
Yeah, go request a key. They gave one to me, so I mean. Yeah, all right. Thanks for being here, guys. Stay motivated. Stay awesome. We'll see you next time. And remember, stretch.